With us now is Dr. Jalal Nali, an expert on international relations, a Moroccan. Thank you very much and good evening.
Good evening, Yakov. Thank you for having me.
First of all, why was it closed for 2 years besides the pandemic?
Yeah, besides the pandemic, there was a diplomatic problem between Morocco and Spain because of Spain actually received the leader of the separatist group called Polisario in Spain under a fake identity, and it was an undercover operation from end to end. So Morocco, as a good neighbor, wanted transparency, wanted the communication beforehand, but all the operation went underground until Moroccan secret services discovered the scheme and decided to cut ties with Spain or to enter into a diplomatic discussion. So the cut actually among Morocco took many steps actually to make Spain react, because Spain was in a way obtuse on Moroccan demands. So they decided not to respond to Moroccan demands of an explanation, clear explanation. This is why it escalated a little bit and went into first. Morocco never. There was this issue with immigration in the Spanish or the two occupied cities of Ceuta and Melilla, and then Morocco, in between many other steps, wanted actually to force Spain to recognize that it was an underground operation, and then to recognize as well that the leader of the separatist group was a criminal, wanted by the Spanish court and wanted by many, and denounced by many international agencies, human rights agencies. So that was one of the reasons actually that why in between, on the top of that, the COVID pandemic.
Right. So now this connection is open for 3 months to begin with. What is expected on the ground? What's going to happen on the ground there in terms of migration?
Yeah. Yeah, we're talking here about actually both sides, not just from one side. We're talking here about over 3 million Moroccans living abroad, in Europe mainly, crossing back to Morocco, and we're talking over 1 million Moroccans, tourists going to spend their vacation in Spain. So we're talking here about 3 million Moroccans, as I said, and over 1 million cars crossing the Strait of Gibraltar through many port cities, Spanish port cities, among other countries like France and Italy. They have the same operation with Morocco, but Spain actually mobilized over 15,000 policemen to secure this operation, because at the end of on the top of that, you have an huge economic interest for Spain. Actually, we're talking here about 3 million people driving through Spain, consuming oil and so on, hotels and so on. So it's a huge benefit for Spanish economy. And I was watching some reports about the losses. We're talking about hundreds of millions just in tax revenue for ports that used to host all these Moroccans. And we can see that just a few weeks ago, Morocco and Spain officially decided to have this meeting. It's called OPA, in Spanish, Operación Paso del Estrecho. And so they started actually managing all the details, and they entered. Today was the first day actually to start this operation, which extends over the next 3 months.
Yeah, well, a huge impact, no doubt. Dr. Jalal Nali, I thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.